Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. It is a warm 66 degrees, December 28th, and after having my pepper plants covered for a very extended period of time, I uncovered them yesterday and discovered that the cold didn't affect them and that I needed to get out and do some harvesting. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm bringing you along. As I said before in the opening, these were covered for a very long period of time, on almost a month, maybe a little bit over a month. But during that time frame, they continued to grow, and I have some nice peppers to harvest here. Also during that time frame, because they were covered, I guess, I ended up getting aphids on these plants, and that led to some blackening or mold that I saw when I was out yesterday. So what I did was cut or remove the dead leaves and prune them some, and then I sprayed or sprinkled diatomaceous earth on all the plants. So hopefully that will take care of the issue. Nice one here. Very nice one here. That one's not big enough yet, so we'll leave that one. Let's take you around back and see what's over there. We're here on the other side of the bed with the back two plants, and there's some peppers here to harvest, but as in previous videos where I've harvested from them, these do not look like peppers or bell peppers. They actually look closer to something like a Santa Fe or a shishito, but they're supposed to be bell peppers. Either way, they're still going to get used. But I think that's kind of interesting. They probably got, as I have said before, cross-pollinated from my peppers in Pepper Row. And here's one that is really odd looking here, deformed looking, but we'll take it as well. And the ones on this plant aren't big enough. So let's go over to Pepper Row and you can really see what's going on over there. This is my Dulce pepper, and It's so loaded with peppers, it's actually leaning over into another bed. But we're going to go ahead and harvest some of these. Okay, here are, let me come closer to the camera here. It's a handful of the orange ones. They look very pretty. So we're still here in Pepper Row looking down the row, and we're here. I believe this is another dulce pepper as well, but this time we have, or habanero, but this time they're red. So we're going to get all of these. And just like the dulce, this pepper is loaded, this pepper plant. And we're going to move down from the habanero to the Scotch bonnet. And we have a lot of yellow ripened ones here, so we're going to get them. Okay, we're going to go over to the other side for the longhorn peppers and see what we have there. Hopefully you can see this one. Very nice long red pepper. We have some more. They're not ripened or red yet, so I'm going to leave them here, and we have a bunch of blooms coming in as well. As I mentioned, this pepper, the longhorn pepper, as well as my eggplant and my squash that I had in the 2 barrels on the end, those were covered during the cold spell that we had. And I uncovered them yesterday, trimmed up the eggplant and the longhorn. The squash didn't make it, but I kind of expected that. And then I also took all my plants, pepper plants that I had in my greenhouse, and brought them back out as well. The greenhouse peppers are doing well. However, they need to be fed, and they also develop a case of aphids and everything. So I sprinkled diatomaceous earth on them, and we'll be watching them and trying to get them to green back up the way they were before they went into the greenhouse. But overall, the plants are healthy. They're still thriving, and it amazes me that here in late December, soon to be January, I'm still growing peppers, and explicitly super hot peppers. So I guess you can say the weather patterns have really been altered, screwed up, whatever. But it's beneficial to me, and I'm enjoying it. In this bed, we also have a Scotch bonnet plant that I planted, and really haven't done anything other to it, but it is growing and producing peppers. So we're going to harvest what's here. This one is starting to turn red and all. I figure the more that I harvest, the more that the plant will produce. So let's show this plant some love by harvesting. Here's another one turning red. I want to thank you for coming along with me. Here is the final harvest that we got, and it's a pretty decent harvest for December. Actually, for any time, but especially for December. I really didn't expect my peppers to continue growing the way that they are. But as I said before, I'm grateful. Now, I have several other harvests that I have placed in freezer bags inside my freezer, and probably sometime after the new year, I'm going to make some hot sauce. I'm going to roast them first, probably on the Traeger, and then go ahead and make the hot sauce. I'll probably film it and show you how that I do it. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me while we did this harvest. And like I said, I'm really happy for it. The green peppers or bell peppers, I use them a lot in cooking every single day, and some of the spicier ones too. But like I said, for the most part, they're going to go into the freezer until I make more hot sauce. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of food for my family, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell all, so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Chances are, if you like it, your family and friends will also. If you haven't subscribed or become a member of my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. 3 to 5 times a month, I will upload member-only content and have giveaways and have conversations. So consider doing that as well. Until next time, always remember to give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow.